At times, you will believe in certain behaviors, practices, and so on that you think will help you along on your spiritual path, and there's nothing wrong with that, but recognize that you might abandon all those things in favor of other things in 6 months to a year. We have begun the process of examining your Akashic records, and we are looking for connections that you have made in your past lives to each of the individuals that you currently share your planet with. We are looking to create a tapestry of genuine connection throughout all of the many lifetimes that you have all spent in this galaxy together. We want to unite humanity so that humanity can unite the galaxy. You've empowered yourselves to such an extent that you are beginning to act more as a collective. You came up with the idea that you are the 99%, and when you recognize that you are the 100%, that is when you truly will act. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. Today we're reading some mind-blowing channelings from the Arcturian Council. The Arcturian Council are a group of higher dimensional beings channeled by Daniel Scranton. I am reading from the book Ascension, The Shift to the Fifth Dimension, Volume 2. These channelings and all the channelings by the Arcturian Council are fascinating in the way they answer spiritual questions and offer advice and suggestions on our path to ascension into a higher dimension. I've really enjoyed having the opportunity to read these channelings, and each time I find something new and powerful. We are covering a variety of topics, including how to be spiritual, you have loved everyone, holding a higher vibration for the collective, helping you through your cycles, humanity is progressing, sending you love, systems are crumbling, Earth is a starseed, and so much more. How to be spiritual. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We've extended ourselves in a manner of speaking to anyone and everyone who is seeking spiritual guidance and assistance with their growth and evolution. We are not at all offended by those who have no interest in what it is that we are offering. We do not care if people agree with what it is that we have to share through this channel. We are not looking for followers and believers. We are simply offering our assistance. This way of being a guide to another or to several others is something that we recommend to those of you who are interested in being of service. And we know that there are many of you who are seeking new, different, and better ways of being of service. You don't want to be out in the world looking for conversions, looking to get others to agree with you. Instead, you want to honor the diversity that exists and know there will be a time when more people resonate with what you believe than, say, some ancient religion that has been practiced for thousands of years. There is a reason for that. It is time to evolve. It is time to become a new version of yourselves as a collective and as individuals. And so the letting go of old beliefs and the awakening to universal truths is something that is quite natural. You don't need to push it on anyone, because they will have their awakening experiences and then they will come looking for you. And when you first meet someone who is on a spiritual path, you can also expect to have some different perspectives. You can expect to have different approaches to your spirituality. That is also something to embrace, that diversity is good. We are not looking for uniformity. We are simply offering our perspective and our guidance. And we certainly offer our assistance, and wouldn't it be nice if that was spirituality as defined by most? Wouldn't it be nice if a spiritually awakened person was simply a person who you could rely upon for help? When you access the truth that you are infinite and eternal beings of light and love, here having experiences to know source energy more fully and to know source energy as source energy, Then you recognize that it's not necessary to have anyone else agree with you. It doesn't have to be a part of your spirituality to get others on board with it. But the best thing that you can possibly do as a spiritually awake person to demonstrate how awake you are is to be kind. Kindness is spirituality in action, and everything else is just what you believe to be true in the moment. At times, you will believe in certain behaviors, practices, and so on that you think will help you along on your spiritual path, and there's nothing wrong with that, but recognize that you might abandon all those things in favor of other things in 6 months to a year. There is no need to cling to any practice or any belief, but the world does need more people being kind to one another. That's the type of spirituality that attracts more people. People like it when you are kind to them, and perhaps your kindness will inspire them to be kind to others. And without ever having discussed what your spiritual beliefs are, you could be that first domino to create the effect that you want to create on every person whose life you touch. And that is more valuable than any book that you could write or any seminar that you could teach. If you can move beyond all of that and see that you are all having a very similar experience there on Earth, you will get that inspiration more often to be kind to one another. And then we will know that we have had the impact that we desired to have, but still, we will never be attached to that desire. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. You have loved everyone. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have begun the process of examining your Akashic records, and we are looking for connections that you have made in your past lives to each of the individuals that you currently share your planet with. We are looking to create a tapestry of genuine connection throughout all of the many lifetimes that you have all spent in this galaxy together. We want to unite humanity so that humanity can unite the galaxy. And the way we are looking to achieve this is by sending a transmission that will include every single one of those connections, every single moment where you will have looked at one of your fellow humans and felt the vibration of love within you. We are eager to complete this little project of ours and to transmit that energy to all of you. We are eager to awaken within you the knowing that everyone on planet Earth, even those who are sworn enemies, have at one time or another loved each other. You have all done so. You have all felt love within you at one time in your very long history for every other person that is on planet Earth right now. We know this already, and we are going to come up with the perfect transmission of energy to remind you. When you are reminded of the truth that you are loved, nothing else matters. Nothing that someone else has ever done or said or been can compare to the truth of who you all really are. We are just going to offer that reminder and then see what happens. We have so much faith in all of you that we know what the effect will be, but we are still eager to see it all playing out and to see you all feeling it once again. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you, holding a higher vibration for the collective. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have observed the way you have all been sustaining a higher vibration in spite of the fact that what you see around you seems to indicate that most of humanity is regressing. If you follow the news, it would appear from the major stories that are put out there that humanity is not doing very well at all. In response to the current state of being on planet Earth, we see all of you working harder. We see all of you praying more, intending more, and creating more for the human collective. You don't just look for ways to make your lives better, but instead, you want what is best for everyone. You are using your creative powers to create a better version of life on planet Earth for all beings. We see that. We also see that the compassion grows within the hearts of those of you who are awakened, especially in response to those news stories that seem to indicate you are not doing so well as a collective. What you need to understand is that you're going to see the darkness in the world continue because it is necessary to give individuals the opportunity to feel what they need to feel, to process what they need to process, and to release what they need to release. And if you are getting triggered by what you are seeing, then you know there is more work for you to do as well. But as you keep your hearts open and your hopes high, you are the ones who are holding space for this human collective. And you are the ones who are capable of receiving the downloads and upgrades that are coming. You will help the unawakened get to where they need to go, and you will help them for the shift in consciousness. You are already doing so. This we can see, and this we can verify for you. We are the Arcturian Council. We have enjoyed connecting with you, helping you through your cycles. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are collecting as much data as we can on the cycles that you all go through in your lives so that we can better understand how to assist you no matter where you are. We have noticed that you participate in various phases of your cycles in different ways, and we are certain that there is a rhythm to your cycles that is necessary. Just as you have cycles that you go through when you are asleep, you have cycles that you experience that last for weeks, months, and sometimes years for your lives. The best way that we have to approach your cycles is to look at the ways in which you are affected emotionally. So, for example, when you are going through a phase of creativity that involves quite a bit of action, we notice that you feel free and excited, and usually quite joyous. We can use that information to help support you, but more importantly, you can use that information to support each other. For example, when one of you is in a processing phase and you are dealing with some of the heavier emotions like sadness, fear, and anger, the people in your lives who want to support you need to know about those emotions. They need to be let in so they can help you. Therefore, no matter what is going on in your life, it is always of benefit to you to be aware of how you feel and to let others know how they can support you. You are not meant to do all of this by yourselves. You are not meant to just endure the hard phases of your cycles, and you are meant to work together and support each other through the more fun and interesting phases. You can share with each other the experiences you are having best by describing what you are feeling to the other people in your life. Let them support you. If you let others in, you are certain to let our help in as well. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Humanity is progressing. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been noticing a larger number of you engaging in the activity of prayer in response to the wildfires in California. And we must say that when tragedies strike, you all show that you're capable as a collective. And this represents one of those times. Now, we are using the California wildfires as an example here, but it is certainly not the only example. We see humanity coming together whenever there is a tragedy occurring anywhere in the world. And the reason we want to point that out to all of you is because we want to give you hope. We want you to acknowledge that even though there still are many individuals engaging in hate speech, bigotry, and prejudice, you also have more people than ever sending love and light to where it is needed most on the planet. You have more people using the power that they have to create their reality to put those fires out. And this type of unity also needs to be emphasized. You need to shine a spotlight on what is right with humanity as often as you lament what is wrong when there is a mass shooting or some other tragedy that is human-made. We want to acknowledge you and tell you how proud we are of you for putting your hearts and your compassion out there for those of you who are suffering. This is perhaps the best use of your social media and your internet. And while we often encourage you to put away your devices to be more present and to get out into nature, we can see the value in going online and seeing where those prayers are most needed. We can see you all and hear your prayers, and we measure that as progress for the human collective. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Sending you love. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have discovered that the best way for us to assist you is not through the words that our lovely channel here transmits, but we find the most effective way of helping you is through sending you transmissions of love. If only you could all receive the love that supports you, that guides you, and warms your hearts from one another. But alas, that has not been the case. And that is where we step in. That is where the earth steps in. And that is where your animal friends step in. We all love to love you. And we all know how important it is for you to have access to that love. We are sending more and more transmissions of love all the time. And so are your guides, and so are the angels and archangels. The ascended masters are also sending enormous transmissions of love, but we cannot make you open yourselves up to receive. Many individuals have the false idea that they are not worthy of love. Some have never felt loved by any other human, and therefore make that false assumption that they are not lovable. We suggest that you start receiving the love that is available to you from all of the aforementioned beings, including ourselves, and instead of looking for love from those around you, look to be the love that they have never received. Start a trend. You could be trending love and create such a ripple effect that you could help the entire human collective. It all starts with you. It always has, and it always will. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Systems are crumbling. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have examined the systems that you have in place on your world, and we know there are several imbalances built into those systems. We also know that you have a saying on your world that goes, absolute power corrupts absolutely, and we can see how much power has been given to a few. We see how much harder people work for the minimum wage than those who make millions of dollars a year, and we see how the justice system favors those who can afford the best attorneys. We also see how easy it is to get a politician on your side. Now, we are not here to judge, but we are here to observe and assess. Our assessment is that the systems of inequality are getting ready to crumble. The fairness that you all seek is coming to the planet because of the work that you all have done to remove the sense of victimhood from your consciousness, and because you have empowered yourselves to so much. You've empowered yourselves to such an extent that you are beginning to act more as a collective. You came up with the idea that you are the 99%, and when you recognize that you are the 100%, that is when you truly will act as a collective. And that is when you will be able to come up with a new system, many new systems, and there will be a desire amongst many for retribution. But those of you who are awake understand the significance of compassion in creating the new earth. And humanity is going to need you to step up and show that compassion to those who have been unable or unwilling to show it to the masses. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. What you want to feel. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have seen enough of the interactions between humans to know what the motivating factor is for most of your connections. You often want to feel appreciated, loved, and even adored by those that you come in contact with, and yet you are coming in contact with someone else who wants to be appreciated, loved, and possibly even adored. There is a better way to go about interacting with each other. You want to fill yourselves up with the love that you truly are before you get together with anyone. And even before you have an encounter with a stranger, you want to feel that love flowing through you as much as possible, and you want that love to be coming from within you. Whether you realize it or not, the love that you seek from others, and even the appreciation and certainty, the adoration, is conditional. You want to be able to walk up to the crankiest people and have that cranky person validate you. You want to be the only one that he or she finds acceptable. There's a problem, of course, with this approach. You don't often get what you want from others. So what we recommend is that you write down all the things that you want to receive from others and be perfectly honest with yourselves when you make that list. Then ask yourselves how you can find everything that's on your list within you. Wherever you need to go with that consciousness of yours, whatever chakras you need to explore, make sure you are willing to give yourselves everything that you have ever asked someone else to give you. And come to your interactions with one another with the intention to give more praise, give more appreciation, be willing to give to the other person, not because he or she has met certain conditions. Do so because you want to feel it flowing through you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Help is coming. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We tend to affect you in the precise way that you need, and in the precise moment as well. We are able to detect what each individual who will receive these transmissions needs. And then we are able to deliver. We are encoding the messages. Therefore, even if you listen or read, but do not understand, you still receive the benefit. Now we are able to do this because we have your permission. And so just imagine how much help you are receiving from your spirit guides. Your spirit guides have nothing else to do but to tend to your every need. And imagine how much help you are receiving from your oversoul, the part of you that exists in a higher dimension and has extended its consciousness into the fourth dimension. There is help coming to you from so many angles, and it's coming to you in every moment of every day. Now you might wonder why your lives are not perfect by your definition if what we are saying is true. Well, you have the option of receiving or not what you are being given. Even if it is already in your energy field, you can still have it not affect you without the allowing in of that help. How do you allow it in? Well, first of all, you acknowledge that the help is always there. So you eliminate the feeling of longing for something that is out of reach. Just let go of the idea and those feelings. And then you focus on being open. Focus on what you can feel yourself receiving energetically. Let it in through the easiest portal that you can find, whether it's the heart or the crown or even the third eye. It really depends on you as individuals. And then know that the help you've been seeking has been received. When you are grateful for everything that is coming to you and everything that has already come to you, you open yourselves up to so much more. So be sure to practice being in gratitude and appreciation and give thanks, not because it's polite and not because we need to be thanked, but to acknowledge that you are in fact receiving everything that you have asked for and more. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Our experiment. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are conducting a little experiment to see how humanity can bring more of your divinity forward when it is most necessary that you do so. We are observing more humans who are in a state of crisis to take note of when, how, and whether you access the divinity from within you that is available. We are making you aware of this because we feel that it is an opportunity for us to share with you how important it is for you to recognize that you are divine beings in those moments that challenge you the most as humans. This is precisely why you all put yourselves into circumstances that would be considered crises by anyone's standards. You want to give yourselves a reason to access more of the truth of who you are. And when you fail to handle the situation with the usual tactics that you apply from a more egoic approach, that's when you really have the calling forth of that source energy that you truly are. You need a catalyst at times to shake you free from the idea that you are merely a lowly human being with all of the limitations that a human being must endure. When the mother is able to lift a heavy object to rescue her child, you all think it has something to do with adrenaline. And while that hormone certainly is present during the crisis, it is really the divinity that the mother is calling upon. You see, we are looking for more examples like this, and we are excited thus far with the results we have gathered. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We've been impressed by the joining together that we have witnessed of factions of humans that we never thought we would see banding together. This is happening in the secret but very real arena of the Alliance. There is an alliance that has been in place for quite some time, and this alliance is comprised of many different humans who hold different positions of power and who want to see a better tomorrow for the planet. Now, whenever you have humans representing different groups, different countries, and different interests, you often see that there are people who will backstab and go back on their word. We are not seeing that. Instead, we are seeing that those who are members of this alliance are coming together, even more powerfully than they were to initiate the alliance in the first place. Now, for those of you who have no idea what we are talking about, suffice it to say that there are negatively oriented extraterrestrials out there and negatively oriented humans as well who want to dominate and destroy. And whenever you have one side of the spectrum in a system of duality, you must have the other. So the people who comprise the alliance are doing so out of a need. There is a need to have a force that counterbalances the negative side of things. But neither side is as powerful as all of you are. There are billions of you living on planet Earth, and every time you come together, every time you team up with other humans who have a similar agenda, you create such a powerful force. You are far more powerful than you know. And those of you who want to be of service and to help humanity need to find each other and create your own alliances, because there is power in numbers. And you do want to create peace and harmony on Earth and in the galaxy. And the way you do that is not to create these alliances to push against the negatively oriented beings that are most certainly out there, but instead you want to come together because you have a common goal of spreading more love and light to all beings in this galaxy and beyond. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Earth is a starseed. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You are making so much progress that we are constantly recalibrating the energies that we send you in order to keep up with what we can feel you are ready for. There is an awakening that is occurring within the consciousness of Earth that is affecting all of you in some very poignant and unexpected ways. You see, Earth is having her own journey of ascension and is awakening the knowing within her of the history of the galaxy and the history of the solar system. She is putting pieces together, connecting the dots, and recognizing that she too is a starseed, that the energies are all inside of her that connect her to all of the other star systems and planets and all bodies within the galaxy. When you pick up on that energy from her, you become more likely to know your own galactic history and heritage and feel it in your bones. This ascension is all about integration and the releasing of the illusion of separation, and that is happening on a planetary level. Your Earth is your number one tool and supporter throughout this process of ascension, and that is why we urge you so frequently to connect with her and to feel the resonance that you have with her. She is literally taking you on this journey through different points in this galaxy, giving you the grand tour and helping you to reconnect with your roots. Now, if you question whether you can connect with Mother Earth, we encourage you to simply physically feel her. Put your bare feet and palms on her surface. Lay down upon her if you can, and feel for that motherly love that can only come from a being who has helped to create you and who has seen all of your lifetimes on her surface and still loves you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. You impact everyone. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have begun to evaluate the effects of our transmissions on those who are yet to awaken, and we can say that we are receiving the benefits of these transmissions, even though they may never read or never listen to a single one. This was not surprising to us because we know how energies affect individuals even when they are unaware they are being affected, and these transmissions do contain energy. We wanted to share this news with you, however, because we wanted you to understand the impact that you have on others even when they are not aware of your existence or anything that you are doing. When you do a healing on someone, you are helping everyone. When you write a blog post, you are putting that energy out into the human collective consciousness, and everyone benefits from your self-expression. When you sing a song out of joy, you're making an impact regardless of whether anyone else hears it. We just want you to realize that nothing is ever futile. Nothing is ever a waste of time. Even if you start to write a book and never finish it, you still put words on a page. You still infused that incomplete manuscript with energy, and you still held an intention for that book to be of service. We want to emphasize the importance of everything you do, think, say, feel, and create, even if those creations don't come out the way that you would have hoped. And we also want you to understand the importance of your intentions. Make sure that you know what they are. Make sure that you know what energy you are infusing into everything, because that energy does and will continue to affect everyone else on the planet. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Faith in each other. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are putting so much faith in humanity, but it is not blind faith. When we look at you, we see who you really are. We see how you really are gets distorted. And we know that those distortions have everything to do with your dimension and nothing to do with humanity. You decided to be born into a reality where you would pick up these distortions, these illusions, in order to give yourselves experiences. But we know that no matter what you are doing, thinking, or saying, there is love and there is divinity at the core of all of it. We are able to see that no matter what. Now here comes the tricky part. We want you to see your fellow humans the way that we see all of you. We want you to have faith in each other. We want you to remember the divinity that exists underneath every hateful act and all bigoted words. We want you to remember that as you see reality, that is how reality will show itself to you. So we invite you to take on the ninth dimensional Arcturian perspective, because your faith in each other is what saves you from self-destruction. You see, others will live up or down to your expectations of them. It is so important to look for the good and the divine in each other, and to see the distortions for what they are. They are nothing more than ill-fitting clothing that you wear, and they don't have to be what you focus on about each other. That's just what you've been doing for far too long, but you can change that, and we know that you will. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. These channelings carry a variety of different points, beginning with how to be spiritual, understanding that it's not complicated. And the best thing you can do as a spiritually awakened person is demonstrate how awake you are by being kind, and kindness is spirituality in action, and everything else is just what you believe to be true in the moment. They emphasize that we have loved everyone on this planet at some point in time in our infinite history, that we have loved everyone here. They explain how to hold a higher vibration for the collective. They explain that we're praying more, intending more, and creating more for the human collective. And we're doing more than just looking for ways to make our lives better, but we want everyone to improve their lives. We're moving towards a greater collective service. They emphasize the cyclical nature of our ascension, explaining that we go through a number of different phases. These include a processing phase where we learn to deal with heavier emotions. It benefits us for us to be aware of how we feel, and our feelings are important, a part of this process. They emphasize that we are progressing as humanity, moving into a state of ascension, and that systems are crumbling, that the world seems to be falling apart. But even beyond that, we have power to change it. And they emphasize that there is hope beyond what we see in the news, and that help is coming. They make an interesting reference to alliances that are already on planet Earth for the good, a secret alliance of some kind with different groups of people. I'd love to get more information about this. And I love the idea that they explain that Earth is a starseed. The Earth is coming into an awareness of its galactic origins, the history of the solar system. An awakening from the veil of forgetting that we're going through is also happening for the planet itself. and that we can connect to the planet simply by placing our bare feet and hands on the soil, laying down on the earth, connecting to these energies. It's an important part of our process. And when we do this, we impact everyone. We create ripples for everything that we do, every book we write, every message that we give, every blog post. What we do is important, and sometimes we have the tendency to minimize what we do, understanding that even if we make the tiniest of impacts, it's important. You are important, and you are impacting everyone with what you do. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com, and welcome to The Reality Revolution.